Well, hello there. Welcome to today's episode on Sterling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S. And today, for the Tyler Perry Tuesdays, I'll be giving you my review on Good Deeds. Now, if you're new to this video, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to follow on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, like on both ends, share on both ends, leave a comment on either one of the platforms, and most importantly, watch from beginning to end, and like, and learn, and listen. My name is Wesley Deeds, and for all of my life, I have been a wealthy businessman. I was born into privilege, and I grew up to become a businessman like my father, and I've done what's expected of me, and has settled into a predictable routine. However, my life begins to change when I meet Lindsey Wakefield, a struggling single mother who has just been evicted from her home. Wesley, offered to help Lindsey get back on her feet, and though I'm already engaged, romantic sparks fly between me and Lindsey. Suddenly, I find myself torn between what is expected of me and what I want. Now, I will say probably the most simple movie that he has ever written and directed. Tyler Perry's Good Deeds is a story that tells us what type of impact we can make on others by doing at least one good deed, whether rich or not. At first glance, the name Good Deeds is a very self-explanatory title, stating that this is a man doing good things. But good is the word used to describe a member of the Deeds family. His name is Wesley, his last name is Deeds, and he's a very good Deeds member. Good Deeds essentially gives us two sides of the same coin of life, which is the people up at top in corporate America and those at the bottom that transpire through hardships on any given day. The question is, would it be better for a struggling individual to make it on their own to the top, to take every little step? Or is it fair for the wealthy person, the wealthy individual, to help that struggling person thrust their way to the top with a little financial support and helping those in need? I know that when you hear the words, be kind, you treat it like it's an advanced science class. It's not rocket science, people. Being kind, we're all called to love everybody, love our neighbor as we love ourselves. We treat it like it's overweighted, but the truth of the matter is that compassion, kindness, and the act of forgiving is something that can change somebody's life. Literally. Even if it's just a one-time only thing. However, here's the beauty about kindness. There might be a certain person that literally never experiences love by somebody except for that one time that you showed it. But you have the power to share compassion with anybody for no reason. A lot of things in this world you need permission to do, and being kind is not one of them. Now, Tyler Perry, of course, plays me, Wesley Deeds, a character who is successful like him, and is somebody who truly lives up to his title of good. Wesley Deeds, seem like I'm the successful businessman that has it all together with amazing wealth, a beautiful woman, and a professional reputation and image. There's just one problem. My life might feel perfect, but it is not the life that I prefer to live. Enter Lindsey. She is just a single mother who is not necessarily middle class, but someone who just got evicted from her home and now she feels hopeless, but still keeps pushing. We run into each other just like how any two people of opposite sides of living would. It mostly involves a scenario where the struggling individual needs something, but the rich individual is just too stupid to show no compromise or no care for that person. My brother, Walter Deeds, my pompous brother, played by Brian White, is the reflection of who Wesley I am, just because he has the rich man mentality. He thinks he's the center of it all. He thinks he knows everything. He feels like the superior being. He feels like he's better than everybody around him. It is because of wealthy men like my brother that corporate America is seen, or what they are, because of the mostly selfish and greedy nature of those people who are seen that way. I soon come to the realization that my life is repetitive and is the same old routine every day, non-stop, 24/7, 365, and nothing that I want for myself. I like how briefly I get 2 wake-up calls from both of the women in my life. My fiance, Natalie, played by the very gorgeous Gabrielle Union, Gabrielle Union, excuse me. She makes it clear to this character that he is unpredictable, and if he has ever done something spontaneous in his life, like you can't do one spontaneous thing in your life. And then Lindsey, that is the middle class single woman, asks me simple questions pertaining to everyday life that I don't even know the answer to. Like, how much does a gallon of milk cost? Or when was the last time I've ever paid a bill? I couldn't answer those questions, implying that I truly do not live in the real world. Her point is I don't live in the real world because I live up here in these glass buildings and sleep in nice white beds and live in a polished apartment. So I don't really live in the real world. But in the end, I learned that what really matters in life is what you seek out for yourself rather than doing what everyone else thinks you should do. Rotten Tomatoes gives Good Deeds a 36% score. You know what? At this point, I'm not even going to worry about the Rotten Tomatoes score. You shouldn't either, because a Rotten Tomatoes score never stopped this brother from enjoying the movies. While Good Deeds is no doubt a good movie, the quality of the story structure is synonymous with the message that is brought along with it, making it one of the most grounded level movies ever. So I think Good Deeds deserves 7 out of 10. Now making it the lowest rated Tyler Perry movie. Not because it's bad. Like I said, if it's in the 70s, it's good. If it's over 70, I like it. If it's under 70, I don't like it. I say it sucks. But as far as this movie, I give it this score just because of just how basic it is, how simple it is, and how grounded and how laid back everything is. It's just a simple story about kindness. That's all. There's no commonality. There's no commonality study that Tyler Perry is doing here. But the moral to the story is show kindness to everybody that you can, whether they're on the same level as you, whether they're living like you or not, whether they're above you or below you. There's nothing that can stop you from spreading kindness throughout your community and throughout your schools, in your workspaces. But anyway, that is my review on Good Deeds. Y'all can let me know what y'all think of this personal Tyler Perry movie. You can let me know your personal opinion in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time when we see each other again.